Hello and welcome to the Modcast. I'm here with Penta,
Hello.
Zenron,
Hello.
and I'm Moki, and I'm here too. And I'll take it here from Zen to start the show.
Hey, everybody. All right, so let's start with Global. We got Omega Shenron finally came out on the Day of Love because Global was a wasteland, and then they finally got something.
They got the
So
love of
Valentine's
GT.
Day seems appropriate.
It does.
Um, do they get anything other than Omega? Because we've talked about Omega for like 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks straight, we've talked about Omega. I think that. No, wait. Oh, just saved you. They announced the ticket system is coming.
Oh, right, the God Ticket banner. Yeah,
You're
that's gonna be
welcome,
pretty
Global. I remembered.
cool. Yeah, that'll be fun. So for every every 50 Dragon Stones that you've ever spent since the beginning of the game up through, they gave a deadline. It was like March 27th or something.
Yeah.
You'll get one ticket, which is one pull on this banner, and it has all the God units, all the demigod units. It will probably have. Um, do you think Goku Black will come out in enough time to get put in the banner? Or do you think they'll just copy the Japanese banner?
I think it'll copy the Japanese banner. I think that would actually be a really cool move if they released him before then and he was actually in it. But I kind of doubt it. I don't think they're gonna reach him in time.
Yeah, I have a feeling they'll probably just duplicate the banner exactly, even if he comes out first.
Yeah, and he's gonna be the first basic super villain too. So they're
Well-
gonna want him to have his own banner, I would imagine.
Well, he'll still have his own banner.
I mean, just
They'll
like
have
not
that one
put him
where-
in the
in the
easier
ticket
way
one.
to get him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about easier. That banner's pretty
Fair.
brutal, actually.
To be fair, I got Omega and Buhan from it, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, so I consider that a pretty easy banner to get the good stuff from.
Yeah, I got some D's. I got full power Frieza finally. That was the first time I ever got him, and I got 6 of him in that banner.
Nice. That's the one way to kill all the memes.
Yeah, dead meme. I got Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I got Buhan, but I also had like almost 400. I mean, I got a lot of SSRs that I didn't already have, so that was nice.
Yeah,
But in terms of actually getting the god tier units that you want, it's like I forget what the percentage. It's like 0.2%
Yeah, it's
chance
really-
of actually getting one.
yeah, it's really small. Speaking of that, Penta, how many SSRs did you get from the tickets?
0.
That's right. I remember.
49 tickets. 0 SSRs.
I remember. Because you were not a happy camper.
I
It's-
remember too.
It was strength Gotenks all over again.
Only
Yeah.
much worse. But yeah, that ticket's... it's cool that in theory, everyone who's played Global kind of knows what's going on in Japan, but for the people who don't know, like the people who play the game in a vacuum, I do like that they kind of announced the game, like they announced that ticket banner so early. Like, because in Japan, it just happened out of nowhere. And you were just like, oh shit, all that money I spent, suddenly I have a bunch of tickets. That's really cool.
Yeah, just remember, don't trust the tickets to give you a god if you don't have one.
No.
They're shit.
They're a fallback.
Don't trust them.
It is the ultimate lottery. You have to get so lucky to get anything. Oh wait, no, I didn't get any godlies from the ticket banner. I got Omega and Buhan from the Rose banner. So yeah, don't trust that ticket banner. You do get a lot of SSRs if you've been playing the game for a long time though.
Yeah.
And you get a buttload of tickets. Except for
Except
Penta,
if
who
you're
got-
me.
Yeah, except for Penta. That was as with the exception of all rules, unless you're Penta.
Just don't go into the ticket banner expecting to get the god that you're
Anything.
chasing.
Yes. You have a
Like,
better
you'll get some
chance.
stuff.
Yeah, you'll get some stuff, yeah. You have a better chance of pulling a god probably in the Rose and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a much better chance there. That's why it's still worth pulling in that banner if you're in global and you're going, oh my god, I need Super Saiyan 4s, they're killer, they kill with a look. It's still a good idea to pull for Rose and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, in my opinion.
Well, they're still good in Japan. They're probably the only teams now that are like super relevant other than the Super Saiyan 4s. I mean, Int is always going to be relevant because it can't die,
Yeah,
but
it's true.
I don't want to play a level for an hour and a half just to get 7 medals. So
I might if I feel like using Interelli and Videl. But that's about it. But yeah, the Global's getting that pretty soon, and I guess that also mean after tickets it should be around. That should be Super Saiyan Blue, Vegito, and Rose. So if you ever wanted like a very specific timeline, they kind of give you one up in advance. So just follow that and hope that they stick on schedule.
Is Super Saiyan Blue Vegito right after Goku Black?
It's yeah, it was right after the ticket system. Remember?
Wow, that's douchey. They released base form Goku Black, and then the next banner is Super Saiyan Rose.
Yeah, I think we actually talked about this when it happened, about how that was a real dick ass move. How they were like, there was a weird coincidence where it's like, oh no, the Super episode is coming up, and all of a sudden here's Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, and the next day it was like, guess who's coming to Dokkan?
That's right. I remember getting pissed about that.
Yes, we forget, but man, that was not a.
Yeah, time heals all wounds, but
In general,
No.
the release of all those God units has been a dick kick every single time. In Japan,
Yeah.
it was like, by the way, did you just spend all your money trying to get Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks? By the way, Buhan. Or
the worst one was Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and then Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken was literally 3 days afterward.
That's right.
Yep.
That is actually, that is worse.
Super Saiyan Blue, and the worst part is they announced him like the 3 days into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, his announcement came up. So after you've already spent all your money on Gotenks, the announcement came up for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and then he came out the next day. So it wasn't even like the announcement was up for like a week, and then he came out. Like, 'cause you know how the announcements usually come up, and it's at least 3 or 4 days before they actually come out. He came out the next fucking day.
It was terrible.
And then they put a fucking stone sale with him too. So they were like, "Oh, did you spend all your money on Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and you can't justify spending anymore? I understand, but they're on sale." It's such a fucking asshole thing to do.
Yeah, the time between Super Vegito and I'll say the ticket banner was a dark period. Specifically
Yes.
for me. Because I was trying for those units and I got fucked in every single occasion. The only time I ever got an SSR was when I did guaranteed SSRs. And then a rally came into the game and it saved the game. Like all of a sudden I started pulling like crazy. All of a sudden
That
all the
would be what saved it for you.
Yeah, that rally saved me from just quitting Dokkan. Going, fuck this game. And,
Yeah, I got Super Vegito when he came out, and then I didn't get a single other banner unit until the Golden Frieza banner, where I finally got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks.
Yeah, and you got to experience the LR Goku hype. For
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, until they killed it.
Yeah, they killed it really fast. Global's never gonna get that though, because it's already dead in Japan. So
Yeah.
Global's just gonna be like, well, don't even bother with it. But man, that was heaven for a while.
It
When
was.
LR Goku just shit on the whole. Now, like everyone can do that shit.
Yeah, basically, it's that's the way the game goes. I always wonder how it feels like to be a global player and go like they see the new combo in Japan and go, oh man, I can't wait for that. And then like a couple months pass and it goes, by the way, don't even bother to spend your stones trying to get LR Goku. It is literally not worth it because it was there. It was cool for like 2 weeks, and then
Yep.
it died.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all. I think that's all that Global's got for the moment.
Yeah,
They do that-
I always hesitate to say I think we're done with Global because I never know if we actually are or not.
Yeah, that's why I take the bullet and say it. Because if you say it, you get like a shit. You just get shit on. But if I say it, they go like, "Oh, Woki's an idiot." They don't, they didn't know any better. It's fine.
Fair enough. Okay, so Japan, Dokkan Battlefield's coming out really soon. The 20th, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Like Tuesday, I think.
The beta.
Yeah, that's right. It's the pre-release period.
What?
So
What is
I don't
video
know what that-
games that we're
Yeah.
now getting a beta for a mode? In
a beta for the game mode within a fucking mobile game. So it's not even like I don't know. You can only play it 3 times a day, by the way, in the beta period. I guess because they don't want people to blitz it for LR Ginyu and/or crash the shit out of the game.
that too. Yeah.
Which, by the way, look forward to that because everyone's going to be logging in to play it, and the network error hell is going to start over all over again.
Why did you tell me this? I was actually kind of
Prepare
excited.
now.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah. So you get LR Ginyu through that. They showed the little material. Apparently, he's a Baba Shop card.
That makes sense.
'Cause
That's the last free option.
Yeah, you get material from that you can spend on him and his medals in the Baba Shop.
Uh-huh.
But it fills me with worry because what if his medals are like 100 of those for every one,
Oh
and you need like 77?
no, the return of 777. They fucked us one last time before they got rid of the free units.
I'm just saying, it's a real possibility.
Oh man, don't kill my joy for the Ginyu.
The question is, are you actually gonna do that for Ginyu?
Yes. What fucking question did you just ask, Penta? I'm sorry, can you say it again?
Are you actually gonna do that again for Ginyu?
Hello, this is the question spread? Yes.
Can you please edit this portion after I finish saying what I'm about to say to just a Ginyu Tokusentai hype video, please?
Yes. I will. Go for it.
All right, good. So Ginyu's coming out.
Yes, we are ただいま参上宇宙一のエリート戦士泣く子も黙るぜギニュー特戦隊 Yes, we are スペシャルファイティングポーズを見せてやろうその美しさにさひざまずとがい特戦隊
That's gonna be kind of cool. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna not be very good.
He's gonna be physical, so he has to be balanced.
But he has to be balanced, exactly.
So he's gonna do like 50% block, 10% for each member.
HP, or his leader skill is gonna be all units on your team take 5% less damage.
Oh, that's a bad leader skill. But that's
It is.
But no, knowing that it's on the LR, it's actually gonna be all units take like 500, gain 500 defense. Because it has to be
All
in like
units recover 50 HP per key orb they pick up.
exactly. Oh my god, they're the nuke LR.
Just now I realized you can actually now run a full Ginyu team, the Ginyu Force and the individual cards.
You can.
So
You
if
already
he
used
has,
to be able to do that. You could do the Ginyu Force individual cards and Ginyu Goku.
Yeah.
he's not really Ginyu Force, okay? That's cheating.
That's not 100% Ginyu.
But Jace is even on the card art too.
It is, which is maybe the best thing about man. If we ever did like best card art, that would be one of them. Because Jace is just like in the background being like a hype man, which is what I remember Jace doing in the show.
That's pretty much exactly what he did in the show.
It's amazing. But yeah, get the Ginyu. How I would really like it if with the LR Ginyu Force they decided to go, by the way, we are rebirthing all the old Ginyu Force members and now they're SSRs. But they still kind of shared like really crappy links. Like Burter still has the 300 attack link that he shares with Yamcha for being the fastest people on the team.
Yamcha has a link because he's fastest?
Yes. Okay, so before there was shocking speed, there was fastest there's there's a link called the fastest people or like something like that, and only two people have it, Yamcha and Burter.
Yamcha's not even that fast.
I think that's the joke. It's like it's like the disregard shocking speed. It's like the backhand.
Yeah, Google Translate just has speed type, and it just has Burter and Yamcha.
There you go.
Speed type.
Speed type, and it only has Yamcha and Burter. This is
Yeah,
the
let me find
only.
out what the global name for it is, because I'm sure it's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
If I could find a birder card, I would tell you, but I can't.
It's Birder has the least of somehow of all the Ginyu
I
Force.
found one.
Speedy Retribution.
What is it?
Speedy Retribution.
Speedy Retribution.
Is this based on the fact that they both like just died really quickly when they started?
Really
fighting?
popped up really fast? Yeah, probably.
Because if so, that's a link that needs more units on it. I don't
Also,
think...
he has a link with only Jace that's called the Tag Team of Terror.
There you go. God damn it, the Ginyu Force tags are so good. They should
Although-
be...
The Ginyu Force, the actual link, the Ginyu Force, was actually really good.
In the day, yes.
It's a 25% attack link.
That's crazy. That's basically like
That's
Roar
still
the
like-
Saiyan.
That's the same amount of attack you get from big bad bosses, I think.
Yeah, and you just get it straight out.
It is the same, and you get it for the fucking Ginyu Force.
If they ever release legit SSRs of the Ginyu Force, there is a small chance that you could actually make a team with them because they give themselves their own key. They give themselves 25%. And in theory, every single one of them would do different things. Like, if they all were all debuffs in some different way, I want to live in a future where the Ginyu Force team is on par with the other god leads. So there'd be
The Super
godly-
Saiyan Force.
The Ginyu God. I want the Ginyu God.
Even a 2-key link, signature pose.
Yeah, they got that.
So they got key, they got attack, they got everything.
The funny thing is that I think Great Saiyaman also has that link. So if you, for whatever reason, ran out of Ginyu Force members, you could sub one in. But yeah, LR.
This is just great for you, isn't it?
Yeah, this is fantasy Dokkan building in my mind.
Wow, Great Saiyaman, Gohan, and Videl have signature pose as well.
Yeah, not the physical one, not Great Saiyaman
Not the
number.
Super Saiyan one.
No, yeah, not the Super Saiyan one because they had to make him good.
Yeah, because he had to be cool.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, Jocko does not have signature pose.
Well,
Shafted.
wait, what-
Hashtag Jocko shafted.
No one talks about the Jocko shaft. Everyone's over here talking about I want my LR Vegeta, and I'm over here going, when the Jocko love coming?
When is Jocko getting signature pose?
When is Jocko getting signature pose?
No.
Everyone tweet at Bandai and say, where's Jocko's signature pose? No other context. Just...
You guys remember, now that I'm looking at Jocko's, you guys remember that one link that is literally only Great Saiyaman, Jocko, Xenoverse Trunks, and Cop Krillin?
Yes! Patrol!
It's Patrol.
Oh god, Cop Krillin is maybe one of the funniest cards ever. Oh man. There's so many like useless links out there, and there's unfortunately not enough actual good units in it to make a good team with them though.
Oh, there's so many links that are just, I don't even know why they exist. Like Galactic Visitor. It is 2 Jockos and 2 shitty SR Gokus. That's it. There's only 4 people in it. And that's the whole link.
Not even a Kid Goku, which would actually make sense with Jocko.
No, it's the ROF closed Goku, the SR versions.
Perfect. Good job.
Yeah.
Really?
And they're the only And you can't
Unbreakable.
because they have the same names. You can only use one of the Jockos and one of the Gokus.
Unbreakable Bond. It's 2-key. It just has Resurrection of F, Gohan, and Piccolo. 3 cards. the 2 Super Saiyan Gohans and the 1 R Piccolo.
That's okay. I might have just found the worst link in existence. It's Flea. Key +1 when...
Yes! So, that's not the worst link, because that's a link that if you use for whatever reason a Frost and a Ninja Murasaki...
Frost doesn't even have it!
No! Damn it, I'm thinking of Coward. Shit.
Oh,
You're
no,
right.
no. Wait, you're right. I'm looking at the global one. Is Frost not out in global yet?
No, he is.
Oh, okay, then he's not on here, then.
Alright, I'm thinking of Coward. But yeah, Flea is terrible, because I think, like, Yajirobe has it?
Yes.
And Yajirobe is the only card no one's ever wanted to say.
I mean,
what.
If
It's,
you really want the worst link, Neo has Nappa and the Cybermen.
Yeah, but that's pretty funny.
Actually, wait. Isn't there one link that you actually can't use because it's only got Cell in it?
There was, for the longest time, there was when Perfect Cell came out, right? There was one that linked the int and the tech one.
Right. Right. And you can't use it.
Yes. But I want to say they finally added a cell to that.
Oh no, okay. It's Ultimate Life Form, and it gives +2 key, and the only ones that have it are the Dokkan Fest Tech Cell, the Dokkan Awakened version of the Int Cell, and then the AGL cell that you farm for in that event. And they're the only people that have it still.
That's right.
So yeah, perfect cell and super perfect cell.
Yes, but not the STR one
Or the physical cell.
or the physical one.
God, I want to know who's in charge of links, and just tell them that you're doing a bang up job.
It's just A+ work,
Yes.
genuinely.
Is like, thank you. Have you seen my best work? Strongest duo on Earth. I think you're really gonna like
Then
it.
there's New Frieza Army, which is just Sorbet, Tagoma, and Shisami,
That's right.
the R cards. It's 1k attack and defense.
I forgot that there was like a brief moment where every time there was a banner, they came with new links, and now all the links are basically reused because either they're Super Saiyan or they're villain. Or
Yep.
and that's it. And if you're like a normal human, you get Infighter. You get the basic links. You get like the...
Oh god. There's a link that's called Evil Autocrats, and it's literally just the R and the N versions of the Bobbity henchmen.
That's right.
So it's like...
You'd think Frieza had that.
He does not.
Yeah,
It's
but you
Pui,
would think-
Yakon, Spopovich, Yamu, and that's it. And the little generic Bobbity soldier.
Why is it called
Perfect.
Autocrat?
There's also the Bobbity minion link, which also has Majin Vegeta in it, right?
Majin Resurrection Plan.
Yeah, there you go. Majin Resurrection Plan, which has Deborah, Majin Vegeta, and Trash.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair,
Although-
Deborah is also kind of trash. But
Majin Vegeta loses it when he Dokkan Awakens.
it's almost like they decided to rebirth him into something good instead of just rebirthing him into having 10% more.
Or the Team Turles link that does not have Turles in it.
That's right. That's also a pretty good one.
It only has his goons. It doesn't have him.
That's right. And they all share loyalty as well. I
The
think,
same Cooler's
Yep.
armored squad. Just his minions, not Cooler.
Yeah.
Just the 3 minions.
He doesn't need it. Well, Frieza's minions is the same way, right? Like Zarbon and
Yeah.
Zarbon and Dodoria.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
don't link
Frieza
with Frieza.
soldiers.
There's also a Fortune Teller Baba fighter link that only has Dracula Man, Bandages, and Devil Man in it.
AKA the 3 best units you'll ever need. You got Dracula Man, Super Sealing, Devil Man can occasionally kill things in one hit, and Bandages defends. That's all you need.
Respect. It's Ginyu, Tarble, Roshi, and Murasaki.
Respect. God.
All right,
We've gone
let's
into
move on
the
before we
world's
keep
greatest
going down the
tangent.
rabbit hole of links.
So we were talking about LR Ginyu Force before this, but now what's the next thing on?
So they kind of just shit on Ginyu because they put out the magazine where they finally reveal LR Ginyu's like image, and naturally it's the Ginyu Force pose. And then like the next fucking page is LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
Yeah,
Really
just in the
important
most
news.
erotic looking picture, like, yes, LR. He's shooting LR right at you, like, come get it.
Isn't Ginyu like a little picture at the bottom right of the...
It is.
Page.
It's like picture
And the whole page is Gohan.
So they're like, yeah, Ginyu's coming, but also Gohan. Like,
I don't know if you've heard of him, but it's fucking Gohan. Remember the name.
so yeah, he's gonna be the first LR that you have to pull for with Dragon Stones. Cryface,
Yay.
Cryface. So that's gonna be interesting to see who gets him and who pentas him.
Who has to re-roll, or as we call it in the mod chat, Penta.
The day he gets released, that's gonna be one hell of a morning.
No,
Just
well,
watching the Chronicle of Penta's pulls like we do every banner.
instead of the usual list of how is Valley doing, we'll also put and Penta. Oh man, but yeah,
We're gonna
he's-
have to replace that sign that we have that says days since Penta's rerolled, and we're gonna have to set it back to 0.
Yeah, that's it's the sad thing is that this joke has been building for such a long time because Penta has been so happy. I've never seen.
He finally got this account where he was like, I feel really good about this. And then the next day they put fucking LR Gohan preview up.
Yeah, I was doing so well. I was doing so well.
Everything was. You're like the rock biter from Neverending Story. You had them in your hands. Your big, strong hands.
And here we are.
Oh man, I'll be interested to see what the hell the rates are, or if this Gohan is even good. Because
He has to be good.
he has to like break the game, right? This is the
There's
card
just
that
no way that there's just no way they're gonna release an LR pullable card and make him only as good as the other ones. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the Super Saiyan 4's ×2, but only for int units.
Yeah, he is int. For those of you that didn't know, because I don't think we said that yet.
Which I actually like the choosing of it because that also puts him with int Piccolo.
With
Which I
Piccolo,
thought-
yeah.
I thought was like, oh, that's. I hope you guys planned this out because that's cool.
Gaze of Respect about to be meta.
Yes. Gaze of Respect finally ending the new meta.
And technically, when he comes out, even though absolutely nobody can do it because you don't have the team cost, you could run a full LR team.
Yeah, it's true.
Nor would that be useful to you because you'll never get them to 24 key if you're only using them together. But
It's true. They're terrible at it.
they're god awful together.
Yeah, they're.
But
just...
you can have Gohan and Piccolo together at least. He better watch them fuck the whole team combo up and not give him shocking speed, so he can't link for Piccolo except for Gaze of Respect.
Oh,
He
that
has
would-
to have shocking
He
speed.
has to have shocking speed.
They're only gonna give him
PFB.
Ready for War. I'm calling that shit.
Oh no! Don't do this. Don't.
They're gonna ruin everything.
I think we joked about like all the links he could have, like Infighter, Berserker, the Maseko link,
Demon?
yeah, Demon, the one that only
Demon?
the only Demon
I mean,
Piccolo. Units
We
have.
gotta just Nappa. Nappa has shocking speed.
Yeah.
Nappa.
Yeah, but it doesn't, so...
And hit never will.
And Seiya Man has shocking
It died
speed.
for this.
Did. Man. Fucking Int Aurelie has shocking speed. Gohan better have shocking speed.
It's funny that he hasn't yet, because the entire thing about why Super Saiyan 2 was so cool and so good against Cell is that it made him strong without making him slow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like
that-
all they talked about. And he didn't fucking get it ever.
It's true. Oh man. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see how crazy this card is gonna be. We don't know anything else other than he's coming, and this is basically the start of stone pullable LRs.
So, now, see, here's the question again. Let's say that, the stone pullable LR nightmare begins and they're really, really fucking broken.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you fucking pull on anything else?
I don't know. They have to kind of
mean-
be always in the banner, right? That's the only way you make Dokkan Festival units not irrelevant, is that if LR Gohan is just always in the banners.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah,
I feel like they're gonna make him exclusive.
kind of.
Or Transcended Heroes are just gonna become the new SSR.
They're gonna
And
let
LR are the new,
the actual thing to achieve.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, the way I see it, there's a couple things they have to do if they're gonna start making LRs pullable. Either one, they need to stop making Dokkan Fest TORs fucking exclusive. Just stop doing it.
Yeah, that would be the. First
I'm not I'm sick of waiting around forever for a tech banner to come out and they're like, featured unit, tech cell. Like, stop that shit. Nobody wants that. I'm done with that shit. And then, you either have to do that, or you have to start doing it where
when you have an LR event, because I'm sure he's going to come out and he's going to have a fucking Dokkan Fest fight that you're going to have to kill to get his medals or whatever.
Oh,
Um,
that's right.
You're going to have to start Dokkaning the TURs into LRs,
Yeah.
like secondary ones.
Yeah. That's probably something you have to do. There's a lot of logistics that they have to actually work around, because if they fuck this up, they could seriously actually completely hurt Dokkan in the way you have to mentally think. And then
Yeah, like... Keep going.
No, it's fine. Go.
Well, I was just saying, like, there are so many ways that this could be bad, and so few ways this could be good. Like, they have to
Yeah.
do it just right, or it's gonna be a fucking mess.
It's similar to when I see you guys talk about Naruto, where all of a sudden there was a switch, and this game that was relatively fun and good suddenly turned into a disaster.
It's actually exactly like Naruto. Because for those of you who don't play or don't know why that game is fucking garbage,
Go ahead.
they started making their version of the Dokkan Festival, right?
Mhm.
And they released this unit that was way too fucking good. Like, immediately. He was the second Dokkan Festival unit. Imagine, like, the second Dokkan Fest in Dokkan was Gogeta, basically. And so now they released the ones after him, and the one after him is fucking garbage, and it's not good. So, like, you that's the only unit that you want to pull. And then the only other good units in that game are free. You can just farm them. So every single banner that ever comes out is pointless and worthless, and you should never pull on it.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what we don't want to happen to Dokkan.
Yeah, it would be the Gogeta era times 100 if LR Gohan comes out and just shits on everything.
Oh my god, it's like Gogeta mixed with GT. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
I mean, hopefully at least we'll never get to the point where LRs are like the only good thing. Because think of the team cost you'll need, like 500 something.
Yeah, I'm like ranked 350, and I can only fit
But
2.
actually, they're bringing out the team cost items now.
Yeah, with the
Oh, that's
Dokkan
true.
Battlefield, right?
Fuck.
Son of a bitch! Oh, fuck!
There's
That's
nothing.
a fucked up his own hope. He killed it.
Yeah, didn't even let me do it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I realized that, like, midway through the sentence, I realized... Fuck.
Yeah. So many unknowns, but we'll see. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the hell happens. That's the best we can do.
That's the best that we can do, terrifyingly.
Yeah, it's shocking. Let's see. Did anything else come after, perhaps before the announcement of LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Something that's... Oh yeah, they have a waifu banner.
And it's not a guaranteed SSR or raised rates, and your dumbass has still pulled on it.
You damn right I did.
So, yeah,
Fucking
let's
dumbass. Why?
go over the waifu trap banner.
Go.
Came
for
out
it.
on Valentine's Day, and it's out for like a fucking month. It doesn't go away until like the 7th of March.
I didn't know it was a month.
Yeah, I think it goes until March 6th or 7th.
What?
And there's only like 20 possible pulls in the entire banner.
Yeah.
It's the featured SSRs and then like the SR versions of those girls and like Zangia. That's it.
Yeah, she is in there.
Yeah,
got one.
Zangia's in there. The only SSRs are the new waifu cards, who are all bad, by the way.
Yeah.
They're all bad.
But funny enough, they're bad, but in like really, like they're not. Here's the weird thing: they're bad, but they're not basic, except for
Yeah,
maybe
they're
Android.
unique. They just also suck.
Yes.
So
Like I like if I like the ones I have and I'm using, I like using because they're silly and they have like interesting, like passives, and their special attacks are, strangely enough, they do different things, and I'm like, okay, this is cool to mess around with, but in terms of the actual metagame, these are bad units. Like, you're not gonna see DB Bulma all of a sudden get like, you don't use 2 of them and go perfect. Like you don't go Buhan all of a sudden. It's not.
Speak for yourself. I'm using DB Bulma, Goku Black, and Physical Kaioken, and I will never die.
Well, finally, the card fee needed.
The one card to make Finn not balance
is the Dragon Ball Bulma, which is the one card I wanted.
Original DB Bulma.
Yes, which is the one girl I actually wanted from the banner, and I did not get. I ended up getting Videl and Pan. And I'm using Pan instead of Majuub on the STR team. And let me tell you,
Okay.
I'm not...
I'm using Pan on STR also.
Yeah. You know
So,
what?
Hey,
Nothing's changed. I'm still killing
Why?
dudes.
why did they make a Valentine's Day waifu banner with an 11-year-old kid in it?
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
if
a-
you've seen GT. Let me tell you about a character called Del Taco. And, and his creepy obsession with Pan. I don't know, man. There's something weird going on with that Pan, and I don't pretend to know. All I know is that I'm from America, and that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Honestly, the funniest fucking part about it is that Pan is in there and she's fucking 11, but Chi-Chi is not in it.
Yeah, Chi-Chi not in it. Because they already released the greatest female card, which was the Nurse Chi-Chi card that you can get in the GT.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Well, she's an item, isn't she?
She is an item, and therefore she's better than the rest, because you could actually have a legit use for her.
And yeah, she's actually, like, really good, isn't she?
Yeah, she 74% attack and defense down for the enemy team.
What the fuck?
Not one unit, the entire
That's
team.
so good.
Yes, and
That
she's
shit's so fucking good.
it has the craziest drop rate I've ever seen. I do not have a single one, but yeah, they're released. It seemed like it was a banner. Literally, they heard me at one point say, "Hey, I would like more female units in the game so I could actually use them." And they're like, "Here you go, asshole." And I was like, "Fine, here's some stones. You did what I wanted." I wish.
We'll see. They released them, but they didn't hold up the end of the bargain about actually being able to use them because they're god awful.
It's true, except for GT Pan, who works perfectly with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And she gets that 100 defense after 7 turns.
I think it's 4-7 turns.
No, it's actually after 7 turns. She gets...
Jesus Christ! But it's STR. Fights don't last that long.
No, they don't. But if they ever did, now I have a 100 defense wall.
GT and the wall.
Yes. STR, the wall.
Oh my god.
Bandai
I
heard
actually
what they said
sure
that they
of
needed a
my-
defender, and they were like, boom, what up, bitches? Here's Pan. Don't play it anymore.
GT waifu Pan. Go for it.
Everyone's favorite GT character who threw laxatives to save Earth. Pan. God, GT is amazing. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna try and see if, because I have Videl, I'm gonna see if I can get her to SA10. Because that Broly banner's coming back. And I'm just
You
gonna...
gonna farm her fucking the dress one?
Yes. And if I get her to SA10, we are having a party. I don't know what game it's gonna be, but I'm gonna throw a fucking party. Because if you don't know, that during the Aurelia event, I was grinding out Aurelias, and when I was done, I was like, oh, let me switch to Videl so I can get my STR to SA10. And after one day of grinding, I said, nope, not doing this anymore. Just to show you how comparably the grinds are, is that Videl is 10 times worse than grinding for Aurelias, because it also, I think, has a chance to drop SR Trunks,
Yeah, SR base form Trunks.
which is not as good as SSR base form Kid Goku with a hat.
With the Arale hat.
Yes, because at least you can do what I did, which is make every other Kid Goku SA10. Which, by
But
the
none
way,
of those are good either.
No, but I have like 3 SA10 SSR Kid Gokus. I forgot to make the agility one SA10 though. That's my only regret. Please bring it back.
Your account is magical, Loki.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it in emails. You're gonna learn some of the magic of my account. Actually, I think that's a good transition because I think that's it for Japan for the moment, right? We don't really know what's coming up next.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're kind of just waiting at this point.
Yeah, for Dokkan Battlefield. Don't pull on the waifu banner unless you're me and Valley, in which case go full hog for that for that banner.
I also
I-
pulled on the waifu banner.
Yes.
I still can't understand that. You fucking idiots.
Well, if
You're
it's
encouraged-
I might have spent a full-on 200 stones on the waifu
You're in-
banner.
You're
I did
encouraging
100.
Bandai's bad behavior.
maybe, but I'm having
You're
a
a
lot
bad
of fun.
influence.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you,
but I
bad
also got
influence.
every waifu except for 18, so
which is the worst waifu because she's
yeah,
just
it's the worst
set.
one.
Not in the. Before we let's not turn this ugly. But I was gonna say. Let me tell you.
That's not
Let me tell you something, Penta. I play this game to have fun. And now we can move on to emails.
All right.
Oh shit! Damn it! Fucking still getting used to this computer. That is not mine. The email address for sending in questions is impressiveninjaskills@gmail.com. Send any questions that you have right there. It can be just about anything. We will accept it unless it's like super crazy and asking about our. I'm gonna insert dolphin noise. That is the only thing that's not okay. And the funny thing is that you don't know that it's not okay to ask about the. So, take that. All right.
Because you dolphined it out.
Yeah, because I dolphined it out. We know I said. They don't know that I said. For as far as they know, I said like or something, which is
Correct. They are geographically nearby one another.
First question comes in. What is one thing that you are secretly passionate about other than Dokkan? Sincerely, A-Rod15.
Dragon Ball Z.
Secretly.
Exciting answer.
I don't know if it's much of a secret, but I'm really into the Persona games. To the point where it's actually funny that if my love for Persona somehow actually led me to DBZ Dokkan in the long run. So if I was never into that series of games, I would never have gotten into DBZ Dokkan. And I would not be here with you today.
Well, there you go.
There you
It's
go.
an interesting backstory to the history of Penta. Not Penta, you're Wokey.
Yeah, you're right. I'm walking. I'm not, I don't have the Finnish accent. I just
Sorry,
have...
Penta's on the Modcast,
You
so
wish
the
you-
entire time he's here, all I'm doing is scanning my brain for something to shit on him about. So, it defaults
Well,
to Penta.
it really isn't that hard, you know.
No,
It
it's
shouldn't be that hard to like think of something.
No,
It's
we
true.
do it even when you're not on. So what about you guys? What are you secretly passionate about other than Dokkan?
Penta, go ahead. With an answer
Uh,
that's not Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, it's not really a secret to anyone who actually speaks to me,
Mhm.
because I go on about it like every day. But Hunter x Hunter is fucking great.
Oh yeah,
Way better than Dragon Ball Z.
He does go on about that every fucking day, by the way.
he does.
Yeah.
Him and the fish man going on. It's like you can't mention the word Hunter without going. Did you see Hunter x Hunter? Huh?
You can't even mention words that start with H. It doesn't even have to be the.
The funny
actual
thing
word
is
Hunter.
that if you mentor Hunter or the word hiatus, all of a sudden they wake up. It's like sleeper agents.
If you say the word hiatus, Penta has a small panic attack.
Yeah, it's my trigger word.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. But yeah, you do love Hunter x Hunter. I can confirm that.
We
What-
both sign off on that.
Yeah, we both sign
That's
off on the
factual.
love. What about you, Zen?
Final Fantasy. Big Final Fantasy fan.
That's true. I've heard the. I could base this off again. The mod chats between you and Mayo, with about the most recent Final Fantasy, which I didn't
Oh, yeah.
understand, but I read, and I was like, okay, I got it. And Connell's also a big Final Fantasy guy as well, right?
He played the newest one at least.
I want to say he talked about playing some of the older ones, right? Or
I don't remember which ones, but we've discussed it. Yeah. I don't want to speak for him about what games he's played and which ones he hasn't.
Okay, fair enough. We won't speak for Connell. I'll speak for myself and say, spoiler alert: going to the moon is the best part of any Final Fantasy game. Zenrod agrees with me 100%. And we'll leave it at that. This is from Mantucket. Hey Modcast, love the show. Keep it coming. What did you buy with your Blue Dragonstone if you got it? And 2, what old story SSR or SR would you like to see get a rebirth? Oh man, the Blue Dragonstone is the one that got you a God Lead, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, so my choices were between Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks or a Broly because I wanted a new card. And I chose Broly because it let me use my Aurelie.
My choices. My choices were actually Gotenks and Broly too, but I took Gotenks because Broly is fucking shit.
Yeah, no, that was the right move.
Yeah.
What about? Do you remember what you got, Zone?
Yeah, Omega was the only one I didn't have, so that's the one I got.
That's a good one. That's actually a legit good one.
Yeah, that's actually a good one to get too. So it was a good day. Except now I don't use him, so joke's on me, I guess.
You're just gonna have to wait for when Super 17 comes out.
Ugh,
just
please not him.
Probably not him. It'll be Hellfighter 17.
God damn it.
And what old story SSR or SR would you like to see? I kind of at this point want to see Bardock, just to see what the hell they do with our Bardock.
The AGL one?
Yeah, I want to see how the hell they make that guy good. Like, I kind of want to see if they were to go like, by the way, there's one more free LR, Bardock, and it's the R one.
It's the AGL Bardock from the
Yes.
event.
And that one could get to LR. I would like to see, just to see what the hell they do with him, because I don't know what. And if not him, then Cooler.
No more Cooler shit, please.
Oh man, we forgot to talk about how in Japan they totally released Metal Cooler, and it was the most like fart release ever.
Oh. You know, they said, hey, Metal Cooler's getting a rebirth, and then they released the Metal Cooler event, and his fucking rebirth is not in it.
No, because it's part of Dokkan Battlefield. But I guess if you needed those medals to awaken him, you can now get them. Otherwise, there's
Actually, there's two Cooler event rebirths coming, and neither one are in the actual event.
That's just good planning.
A plus.
A plus. So what is your guys for old story SSRs?
Oh God.
Or R?
I have to remember. I have to remember ones that exist.
Technique Android 13 could actually be kind of interesting, because he's in the actual story, farmable there,
Yeah.
and he's like one of the older SSRs.
Oh yeah, that is one of the. There was definitely when he was first released a lot of. Is the word hype for it? There was a lot of talk about.
I don't know if hype is the right word, but
No, it was a free SSR, which was not some. That
Yeah.
was like one of the first like, groundbreaking like holy shit an SSR. Back in the old days when you were like holy shit an SSR, suddenly I could beat anything.
any SSR is good. Yeah.
Yeah, now times have changed. That would be an interesting to see him get it to her. If only, as long as you don't need to get those damn medals again. I don't.
No, thank you.
Medals without a guaranteed drop rate are the worst things in the world.
777 of each medal.
Oh.
It's an LR Android 13, calling it.
Yeah, he's him before Vegeta. That's the...
I said it on Reddit, and I'll say it again here. I hope Krillin's ugly infant daughter gets an LR before Vegeta does.
Damn, I've never seen someone take a 5-year-old to task.
I really hope that tiny baby, that gross-looking little kid with like no face,
The one
gets a fucking LR before Vegeta.
Isn't that the girl who in GT they were like, no, when she gets older, she stops looking less like Krillin.
Yeah, she stops looking like a tiny fat Krillin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I kind of like the look. I like the look of a female Krillin, basically.
She's like a foot tall, and she has no face. She has like a stick figure face.
Just have her and Pan go on like a mystical adventure together, and just restart Dragon Ball with those two characters. Bring in Bra, who just got born.
Newborn baby Bra, baby
Yeah.
Pan, and
Yes.
infant Krillin.
And just restart Dragon Ball, but all female. So yeah, you're still. Is there just none for you, Zen? No, none of the stories.
I had one, and then I got angry about LR Vegeta, and I forgot it.
That happens. Was it?
Oh shit.
I'll let you think.
Oh, I want the revival of F gold Friezas you can make to get made better because they all suck.
Oh yeah.
Because if they rebirth the tech one that comes from Final Form Frieza, it could actually be good, and it would
Yeah.
make Final Form Frieza worth owning, which he currently is not.
Yeah, they kind of really did. Final Form Frieza kind of is. It's so weird that is the only. Is that really the only basically like pullable SSR form of Final Form Frieza? Not counting full powered.
Not counting full power. Yeah, the only other one is farmable.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Like at this point, I half expect if they're keeping with the same theme of LRs and that the pullable one goes with the free one, then LR Final Form STR Frieza. Like, I could definitely see him getting an LR of some kind. Chances are they're just gonna keep redoing the same Frieza art that they've been doing since his release.
Yeah, that is probably more likely.
Yeah, the pose, but hey, we'll see. We should also at some point, I really do want to talk about, like, maybe in its own separate video, the art of Dokkan and how, in the essence of getting the drawings to look better, every single pose is now the same.
Exactly the same. Oh, I would totally do that video.
When I get my computer back, that is one of the videos. We will definitely... We will do a tour of the Dokkan art in all of its amazingness.
Fantastic.
Here's the next question, which is, I've been waiting for this question. Here's the reason why I haven't been answering you, is because I was hoping for you to write in. Hello, Master Ken 1 from YouTube here. Will Coley and Penta be back again in future podcasts?
No.
They was really funny, especially in the second podcast. Also, do you think the meta is gonna shit or no? By the way, your podcast is addicting. P.S. Zenrad Kaioken Goku cheese is the best cheese in the world.
I think Penta's gone. I don't think it's coming back.
Yeah.
Good riddance, I say.
Yeah.
We got rid of all the Pentas with the wall.
We got rid of all the undesirables.
We put them in GT land, and now they can't come in.
Was that a fucking throwback joke to the
Yes.
to the earlier Modcast joke?
Yeah. I'm a master at the throwbacks.
Fucking throwback joke to GT being forced to sign immigration papers.
I'm gonna actually cut quickly to that Modcast to see what people just like do a dissolve like. I think all these super type of dudes are criminals, and they should go back to Mexico.
You don't see characters from a new show cross the border to be good citizens. It's on record that characters that are from Super that are released before GT characters come over here and commit crimes.
GT is like Canada.
So you're saying Canada filled out its papers and it's waiting to legally immigrate into Dokkan Battle,
Yeah.
and Super keeps sneaking across the border?
Say that
God
exactly.
damn it.
But yeah,
Oh.
we have a constantly rotating cast in the sense that I think we in theory want every single mod to be on, and sometimes some mods are not available. I know Penta and Coley both get busy with schoolwork at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys they actually got legit busy, and we're not gonna do like, hey Penta, stop your education. Come shit around with us and talk about like GT shit. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
Fail your assignment and come shit on GT with us.
Which is I think the only thing we do at this point. Welcome to the grand
Pretty
tour.
much, yeah.
But yeah, if they're busy, then they just can't be on. And then for Coley, I want to say he also has a job now. He's still around making memes, cracking memes. Don't worry, he's around. I think he was actually going to be on one day, but then like he ended up getting busy. So there's never any beef that prevents someone from coming on. It's whether or not they can actually do it in their schedule.
Or they want to do it. That
Yes,
also.
Exactly. We will never force anyone to be on. Like it's always like it's cool if you can't, but hey, we understand if you don't want to be on. That's cool. And yeah, second. It's funny that you like the second Modcast so much.
What was that one even about?
That's the one
I
where
don't remember.
this is gonna be heavy dolphin noise, but that's the one where Zen had to heavily
Oh.
censor because Coley.
Oh, right. Where I had to do the dolphin noises like 45 times.
Yeah, just and then you cut entire like minutes.
Yeah.
And then we were never on topic because you were just like, that was also when you were like, hey everyone, Majuub.
Oh God.
That was that podcast, which
That was the Majuub and episode.
Damn it! We should have recalled. That's the name of this title. Majuub and... Next question. Hey boys and girls. First, keep up the awesome work with the podcast. You guys are churning out some pretty entertaining stuff. Even you, Mayo. That's in parentheses. And I hope that the series continues to live a long life. My question is this. Haven't seen all DBZ and most of the Super episodes. Would you recommend watching GT? I've not seen a single episode after facing the weird dildo drill head boss in GT. I kind of feel like I may have dodged the bullet. Cheers, Jojo Han. P.S. Loki, I sent you a nickel via PayPal. 100. I want to say that is pounds in my currency after Brexit, and look forward to receiving my moderator induction pack. You are in the drawing, obviously. Oh man, as someone who is currently watching GT, watch GT. It is amazing.
I take no responsibility for any damage that Woki's advice may cause you.
Let me tell you, sometimes you're gonna feel like you're hurting. But when you're like 20 episodes deep and then you hear Fee Fi Fo Fum, we are having fun, you just can't help but be like, I don't know why I'm enjoying this now. Pan is throwing laxatives. Majin Buu has eaten someone. I don't know what's going on anymore. But yeah, you should totally watch GT. You should definitely watch GT. I think I've said it before. It is oddly memorable. When I finish it, when it's all said and done, I don't know if I'll regret it. To be fair, I have not returned since Super 17 has started, but that's because I'm waiting for my computer to come back, and I'll continue. But give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe you're gonna love Del Taco. I remember Del Taco.
I hope to God you don't.
I hope you don't, because this is not one of the better villains. Great name, though. Great name. Great name. Next question. And I think this is the last question. Hey guys, I go by Shade on the subreddit /Discord/Twitter, ShadeFang15. Zen and Woki, I wish I could say Toast, but he decided to die on us. Rip Toast, we miss you. Yeah, we all miss Toast. Oh, and whoever else is on this week's Modcast, because it tends to be random. Hey, well, I'm always
you.
on.
Fuck you.
Anyways, on Twitter, Woki made it clear that he has around 10 R units at SA10. Which characters are those, and which are your favorite? That's for Woki. For the rest of y'all and Woki, what are your favorite useless units in Dokkan? Question for Zen. What got you obsessed with Black to the point where he's become your general avatar? Thanks and keep up the good work. Shade. P.S. Zen, the waifu units suck, and Woki, your cat should be worried while you were pulling on that banner. Accurate. So, I don't have 10 units, R units at SA10. I have around 20. Bordering on 30. And I want to say I have over 100 units at SA10. Pretty close to that, I think. Me and Nurse are having a war to see who can get the first person to get every single unit at SA10. It's not ending well. Both of us have injuries. But of my favorite ones, I have Art in Bulma. That's a good one. The Art in Piccolo that looks like he's doing like a little bit like he's telling you to, like he's doing like a hump. That's a good one. I have Bacterian at SA10. I have Bandages at SA10. I have a Staff Officer Black at SA10. Those are some of the favorite ones. I have Argo 10, which was really funny when I got to the login bonus that gave me a free Argo 10. And I was like, I already have more art Gotens and I can't save it for the dupe system, so I had to like give it to Baba. But I'll say those are my 5 favorite. I just have too many to count at this point. It is ridiculous. It is a curse. It is terrible. Do not SA10 everyone. I also have Kid Pan. She is also at SA10 and I like that. I'll never use her, but whatever. Now for the rest of y'all. What is your favorite useless unit in Dokkan?
All the SR metal coolers. Because they're just... I don't know. When the event came out, I really just wanted a full team of metal coolers.
I mean, of all the useless
I still
units,
want that.
They should get rebirths. Just every single one of them get a rebirth. So they become SSRs. But yeah, of the useless units, those are actually cool because they actually fit into a team. We just got into the Ginyu Force. I'll say the Ginyu Force members are some of my favorite useless units. Where Reikum has oversized damage for some reason. What about you, Zen? Do you have any useless units?
My favorite useless unit is TUR AGL Kaioken Goku.
Yeah, that's a good one. Everyone's favorite. And let's see. Why are you obsessed with black?
I don't know. I think it's just the novelty of the fact that evil Goku should be the worst idea ever, and it should never ever work. Because even like the closest we got was Turles, but he didn't really have any connection to Goku other than looking like him.
Yeah.
And so the fact that an evil Goku is like maybe the second best antagonist the series has ever had makes him a whole lot better. Just the novelty of the fact that he's a fucking evil Goku. It shouldn't turn out cool. It should be stupid. It should always be stupid. And it turned out amazing.
Yeah, I was about ready to give up when they announced Evil Goku as the
Yeah,
main villain of
everyone
the
was.
next arc. I was ready to kill myself at that point.
Everyone was like,
Basically.
evil Goku, the show's fucking stupid. It's terrible. It's never going to be any good. And then they saw the first episode with him in it, and they were like, oh, maybe I'm in here now all of a sudden.
Hello, evil Goku.
Hello. When he fucking, the very first episode he's in, he's got future Bulma by the throat, and he fucking disintegrates her. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good introduction.
Yeah.
That's good enough reason. I would love it if we could figure out a way to make that your flair on the site is Goku Black holding Bulma and disintegrating her.
Choking future Bulma and killing her.
Yeah. Then people will just find a new reason to yell at you for spoilers.
Fucking spoilers of an arc that's been out for months. It's already over.
Yeah, but it's not in the game until we get a card that is Black choking out Bulma.
The next farmable story R is gonna be just future Bulma, and she's gonna Dokkan into SR getting killed by Goku Black. Future Bulma.
Next waifu banner. That's when Chi-Chi comes in, where she's at the World Tournament, and no, that's the one that gets like a pat on the back from Goku and gets blasted through a wall.
Teen Chi-Chi is the best girl in the show, though, so I don't even care. That's fine.
That's true. I am still largely disappointed at the lack of any Teen Chi-Chi. It seems...
Actually, no, you know what I want? You know what I want the next LR to be? I want the next LR to be LR Goku Black, and his art is, instead of the thunderstorm, it's just future Bulma fucking dissolving in his hand over and over again.
That would be good.
Also, Woki,
Mhm.
there is an R in Chi-Chi.
There's an SR one, too.
Yes.
SR.
Yeah, there is an SR one. That's the other thing. I also have her at SA10, and I also have Kid Chi-Chi at SA10 to show you how much I've pulled of that Bulma. Not that Bulma, that Chi-Chi.
That Chi-Chi?
Yeah. I would like more. I would love... that era of Chi-Chi has the best logic in the world, where she beat Goku by simply outsmarting him and getting her to marry him.
Oh, and I have to change my user's card to AGL Super Vegeta.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Your spirit animal card?
Yeah. I learned to love him.
After you pulled him so many times, you became like synonymous with Super Vegeta. Just like at a certain point, like
we became symbiotic.
you fused together. All right, that's it for questions. And before we all sign off, to give you a promise. This has been going on really long because we had a giant Ginyu rant. But we're gonna still do the first leg of Gami. So let's revisit it. Start the theme song. You know it. We're gonna go with. Let's say pick one random. We're gonna go with Int.
Okay.
Go with Int. All right. Are you guys ready? Put your thinking caps on. Ready to think like Gami. And this is before the batch of Super Saiyan 4s. So they're not included.
So this is the top 5 int cards pre Super Saiyan 4 batch.
Yes. Every other
Okay.
card is game. Who is the 5th best intelligent unit in the game?
Janemba.
Okay.
LR Piccolo.
Okay. The answer is Perfect Cell, coming in at number 5. 5th best intelligent card. So, with him coming in at number 5, who has to come in at 4?
TUR Golden Frieza.
Still going with Janemba.
Still going for Janemba, that's cool. Number 4 is actually Vegito. Sir,
All right.
everyone's favorite. Who's number 3?
I'm going back to LR Piccolo.
Ultimate Gohan.
You were close then. It is actually not LR Piccolo, but it's the Tur version of LR Piccolo.
What?
Yeah, he's number 3. Not the actual LR. He ain't on the list. But the Tur
Oh
one.
my God. Okay.
So, what comes after Piccolo? Who's the only dude who could be the second best intelligent and come right after Piccolo?
Gohan? Ultimate Gohan?
Janemba.
Pento's right. He went with his heart, and it is in fact Ultimate
Is
Gohan.
it really Gohan?
It is really legitimately Ultimate Gohan coming in at number 2. So that means this is an easy one. Who's in the number 1 alien?
Buhan.
Yeah, it's Buhan. It could only be Buhan. This has
Fucking
been.
Buhan, second place.
It is. Before you mentioned Janemba, I was wondering what the hell is missing from this list. I was like, oh yeah, Janemba.
Fucking Janemba's not on it. But
No.
TUR Perfect Cell is.
And Vegito, a unit I think we've gone on record going, this card sucks.
Fucking sucks. Yeah, multiple times.
That's it. That's all. That's a taste. That's the intelligent taste you got for right now.
God, there's 4 more of these we have to do.
4 more of these, and let me tell you, with the exception of maybe physical, they don't get any easier.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. Oh god, STR is my. Whenever I'm feeling down, I come over and check on the STR list at Gami, because there was a brief moment where Samuza was in the top 3, and it was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus Christ.
But now it's time to sign off and say goodbye. We gotta put Penta back in the box.
Save me.
He was allowed on a work visa, but he's back out.
Yeah, kick him back out just how we do it. We use you and then send you back.
All right, buddy. See you later.
See you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.